We're going to end our program this evening with a story that focuses on a very unique individual, a person who has mastered the ability to focus on what he has rather than what he's lost. If you've had a bad day today, you're going to want to see this.
If I've said this once, I've said it 1,000 times. Everybody is born for a reason. Everybody has a purpose in life, and we're going to keep our eye on Blake because he's the kind of guy that I think will find his purpose and could change the world.
I remember being in the ICU and then them saying, "We're going to surgery. We're going to try and figure out what's in your leg." Then I've gotten nothing for about 6 weeks.
In the spring of 2009. Blake Haxton was a high school senior, an honor student, and a world-class athlete. He was being recruited by Harvard University and was looking forward to rowing in college. Then, tragedy struck. Just 2 months before graduation, Blake was in a fight for his life against a rare flesh-eating disease called necrotizing fasciitis.
I remember sitting right by the bed thinking, there's no flesh, it's just muscle. And then that night, he got worse and worse and worse.
I had my hands in his head, Nick, one night, and he was literally dying. And I heard the beep behind you go, deet, 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 deet. And I'm thinking about going down and kissing him goodbye and turning out the lights. And Heather was planning his funeral. His older brother called and said, tell him his brother loved him, and he used past tense. And I've said before, that might have been where we were, but Blake just wasn't ready for that just yet.
6 weeks and 22 surgeries later, the star athlete who had seemingly lost everything was already spreading inspiration.
If you can keep focused on the future, set goals, keep good things, positive things in mind, then there's really no reason that you can't go wherever you want to.
Oh yeah, it's definitely made me more focused on, we only have so much time, and you don't know how much time you have. And I've wasted plenty of it, don't get me wrong, but it absolutely makes you focus on what really matters. Where do you really want to go? What do you really want to get done?
Today, Blake is a college graduate attending law school. He is also a coach, a public speaker, and an advocate for the disabled.
Legs or not, it is my job to take full advantage of everything I've got going for me. Everybody's got issues. The only difference between me and most everybody else is that you can see mine when you walk in the door. That's it. And a lot of people, I think attribute, a greater challenge to me probably than is really warranted. I've been lucky and blessed in so many ways.
When you finally take that deep breath, and you know he's going to be around, and you know it's going to be different, and then he reacts the way he does, it inspires you a little bit. And then the heck of it is you're not allowed to have a bad day, because, how do I have a bad day when he's having the days he's having, which are really good days when I see him, and my pettiness all of a sudden doesn't matter.
I've told people a lot that there are really, I think, fundamentally two different ways to look at my life. The first is, I've lost my legs and isn't this terrible? Or you could look at it and say, well, yeah, but you should be dead and you're not. So all the positive things I've gotten to experience, which there have been so many of since I got sick, I would have never had a chance to experience those if I hadn't survived. So when you look at it like that, it's all upside.